Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on HTML elements. And right now we'll be discussing about legal CSS properties along with what? The core group, multiple core elements inside our core groups. There is only a very limited selection of CSS properties that are allowed to be used in the core group. Width property, visibility property, background properties, border properties. All other CSS properties will have no effect on your tables. Multiple core elements. If you want to style more columns with different styles, use more core elements inside the core groups. For instance, when you have your table element, after your table element, you can have your core group, right? After your core group, you can have what? Multiple core elements. Like we are having two core elements inside these core groups here. This core group here. So the core element, you can now specify how many span you want, in different span and different colors, or the same color, anyhow you want it. So quickly, let me show you how it works. Back to our document. This is what's going to happen because we can demonstrate it easily. This is where we are in our previous tutorial. If you don't know how we got here, you can check our previous tutorial. So now let me show you something. This is the code that displays that thing now. You can check our previous tutorial on it. This is the code that displays what you are seeing on the board. That display this. So now let's use our inside our core group here. We are having one core span. Now let's double the core span. Let's give it another score. Let's give this one span element. After that, we can give it how many? We need two. Let's give it two. Along with what? Style. But firstly, let's see our document. Maybe it will reflect. You see, we are having two elements here. Can you see? Nothing reflects here. Definitely, we are going to use style attribute in it. Style background color. We have background color. We can specify red. When we use red, we are going to see what will happen. Can you see? Saturday and Sunday is having red. Let's say for instance now we now specify more than two. Okay. It's not going to work because we don't have anything than two columns here. Can you see? Definitely if we are having, let's say for instance now, let's say all these columns on this row now is 7. Let's say we are now adding like 2 to it, making 9. It's going to reflect on it. Maybe it's going to rely on one of it because we specify 3 on this one. But as we don't specify it yet, definitely it's going to be on this only 2 columns here. So as you can see, and for some people that don't understand what is column and what is row, this one from your left to right, they are all your rows, but whatsoever inside that rows, they are the columns. So it is not matter how many columns you are having inside rows. So when they are now saying you should calculate all the rows and all the columns, how many rows we are now having now? We can now say we are having 1. This is the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth rows. But don't forget, we are still having another row at the top here. But this one is not among our among what we want to count. The one that defined our calendar. This is it. We are having, let's say for instance, let's say we want to count this one, we can count this one along with it also. Definitely all this row that is here now, they are all 6 rows. But let's see how many columns we are having here. We are having 28 columns at the bottom here, plus this 7 column here. That is 35 columns. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. We are having 35 columns here. All together from this Monday to this 28, we are having 28 columns. But when they ask you how many columns on each row, definitely we are having 7 columns on this row, 7 columns on this row. But let's say for instance we now want to calculate this column at the top with it. Definitely this one is only having 1 column. 1 column along with what? along inside one column. This is it. But 7 row inside one row inside one 7 column inside one row. This is it. This is it. This is it. Inside, when they're now saying inside 5 rows, 28 columns inside 5 rows. This is it, as you can see. So I'm trying to clear this out for you so you can understand it very well. So let's back to our code here. Let's specify 2 in this number one code. Can you see our 2 columns, our 2 codes specified on here? As you can see, the theory that we specified earlier, the theory span through what? Span through the rest columns. 1, 2, 3. But this one now inside the 2 code group. Let's say we specify only 1. You're going to see what will happen. Only this Wednesday we have. Can you see? Let's now say we don't specify it, we give it zero value. We will see what will happen. Can you see? The 0 value doesn't work here. If you use 0 value, it will never work. It will still stay on 1 because it's default. Unless you remove this, that's when you will not have any code group there, as you can see. But let's say you now give it 0. You think it will work? It will never work. As you can see, because practice make perfect. That's what you can see. Let's now say we want to highlight all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can give it 5. As you can see, it took all the rest columns. So that's what I want to show you guys. As you can see, we can use 2, and even we can use 3, we can use 4. Any amount of code we want, we can give it different style. You can use, let's copy this now. For instance, we give this 1, we give this 2. So now this one is having blue. Let's say this one is having blue. Quickly, let's give this blue and save our document. You are going to see what will happen. Can you see? Every code begin from another column. So that's how it works. And what akorede ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time. Make sure you practice, because practice makes perfect. And what akorede ayofe is here. So I think we are done for today. Have a great day. Thank you so much. To the next. Bye bye.